Hello, 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 guys. Game. Hello, 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 night. Hello. Hope you're doing okay, doing good. I guess you finished or about to finish your cardio. Cough, cough. Why are you coughing already? What are you doing, huh? What are you doing, sussy man? Wait. Finish and brush my teeth. Huh. What is that cough is hiding, huh? I wonder. Oh, you haven't seen a adult boyfriend, what's his name again? What's his name again? Cole. I'm not, it's just sore throat and it's starting to itch. Oh. Take medicine. Take your meds. Take care of yourself. I know I'm want to be in shape, you know? Wait, that sounded more sus than what I wanted it to be. I need you to be in good health, you know? Yeah, that's better. Yeah, and you haven't seen our deco new appearance, body appearance. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I need to be in shape. Yeah, not to see at all. Are you ready? Are you ready? Except if you maybe watched the VOD. I don't know if you did watch the VOD or not. So what happened was we finished the summer. Now we're 18 years old, and no more school. We finished. We saw the guy, the little kid who had a crush on our sister when we were 8 years old. We saw that kid again, and he was like, "Nope, I don't know you." Because after that summer he moved out, so we saw him again, and he was like, "Nope, I don't know you." And that is all the things that are important, I guess, for now. Oh, we have a new bedroom, and we were able to personalize our new bedroom. That was kind of cool. What else? What else? Oh, our sister is not annoying anymore. We don't want to bury her anymore. It's fine. It's just like we're fine. She's cool now. She's kind. She's not annoying. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I think that's pretty much it. You're not ready for Kovo. You're not ready. Let me tell you, you're not ready. The next morning, morning, I can't even speak, bro. I can't even speak. Let me drink my tea. I can tell you, you guys mad. Oh, I'm tired of this man. Him, not me, right? He's cool, right? He's fine, right? How tall was he? How big did I make him? I don't remember. Looks like him. Hello, Madilo. Hello. Uh, he's fine. You better be fine. The next morning, your belly was full of breakfast, and you were in pleasant mood. You hoped the rest of the day followed suit. Does this one sound so poetic? Hope you're doing well, Madilo, since yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Hope you're doing okay. Had a good day. How y'all doing? Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good, I think. Yeah, I think. Yeah. I have a cold. Yeah. How are you? Were you able to fix your violin thingy yet or not? I wonder. What happened next to the violin story? Later, you were meeting up with your friends, Cove, Miranda, and Terry, to go into town. It was all on short notice, but that was because everyone was just so excited that Cove was finally back home. Yeah, because he was gone for a little while, you know, he just came back. Having a nice daydream? Kinda. You blinked, pushing all your thoughts away and returning to reality. Your mom was watching you with a teasing smile.
Alright.
So, what's your agenda today? I'm meeting up with some people. Well, I hope you and your friends have fun. Don't get in blah blah. Why can't I read today? What is going on? Blah, 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 blah. Will I help you? You think? No, you won't. You won't help. Well, I hope you and your friends have fun. Don't get any. No. Mouth not working. Don't get into too much trouble. She winked at you. I think you read too much before stream. What's your fault? You were harassing me in my DMs. Your fault. You knew both of your moms wanted you to enjoy every bit of the summer before all the big changes started. Huh? What happened? What? Huh? I don't know anything. Well, yeah, me neither. I don't know anything. I'll try.
That'd be great.
But before you go... Gallivanting? Is that how you say it? Gallivanting? I don't know. Around the town. Could you bring the mail in? I'm putting the dishes away over here. Alright. Thanks very much. Smash. Mid? Yo, mid. As soon as you were outside your front door, you couldn't help but see Cove and his dad standing around in the road. We noticed you too.
Hey.
Hey there, Jimmy. Hi. Can you attach this a bit more, Cove smiled lightly and waved. When you began making your way over, he added, hi. Waved at him, hugged him, gave him a high five. Maybe not. And Moogie, what is it? Moogie roughly said, kissed him? Maybe not. Let's wave, Wooch. Deserved. Running at your sudden appearance, Cove couldn't take his eyes off of you. Okay, please. Let it pass. Is it the same one? No, it's not. Okay. You notice Mr. Holden was taking in the scene of you and Cove with a self-satisfied smile. Why? Cove followed your line of sight and shot his dad with an unimpressed look. For a moment, Mr. Holden seemed like he had a thought dancing on the tip of his tongue. Oh, yeah, okay. But he decided to keep it to himself. So, what are you up to today? As far as I know, nothing too much. Me and Cove are meeting some friends in town later. Sounds like a plan to me. Yawning, Mr. Holden stretched his arm over his head. My boy and I have just been waiting around to see what the new neighbors are like. New neighbors? It's very effective, less 100 HP, 1000 HP. I guess I find the thing to say every time you say something you shouldn't. It was definitely his idea. I don't know how you're not interested in this. It's big news. Besides, It'd only be polite to greet the new folks in town. Maybe he'll be a single dad and his son. Wink wink. You've been here for too long if seeing a new person rent a condo is what you consider an excitement development. Kinda sad. Yes, I'm dying to see your newcomers. Nope. Your answer was just a shrug. What is a shrug? I don't even know what is a shrug. I don't want to meet them. Well, anyone has to be better than the last tenants. Kinda true. But I want to say this one though. Ghost noticed some early laughter at the suggestion.
Oh?
Dang, he has a nice voice. You think we'll have some competition? For several moments, Mr. Holden was unable to answer. He was still chuckling. Why? Why, he put his hand on his lip and tried to compose himself.
Nah.
Absolutely not. We're the numbers. Yeah, sure. We're the number one father-son duo in this town, and not much change in that. Mr. Holden took one more glance at the currently vacant building and sighed dramatically. When he turned back to you and Cove, his whole body seemed deflated. There's no signs of him, and I still need to head over to work soon. Well, I guess you'll meet them another day, you know. I like the color of his shirt. Not necessarily the part here or here, but I like here. I don't know. Like stars and stuff. Pretty. I like the color. I just noticed it. I like the color here and here. Cove gave his dad a few reassuring pats on the back. Noted. I hate you. Okay, I promise to keep an eye out. I can text you if anything happens. Really?
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Well, I mean, only until I have to meet up with Terry and Miranda. Will that still work? With a wide grin breaking out on his face, Mr. Holden looked absolutely thrilled to have his nosiness enabled. That works. You hate me, Sag. Not even gonna answer that. I'm not even answering that. He moved to firmly place both hands over Cove's shoulder, fixing his child with a firm stare. Son, you are my true ally in this world. Mr. Holden stood up straighter, letting Cove go, and he looked reinvigorated. Oh, bro, don't give me hard words, please. Okay, with that said all, I go make some money. That's always been the one thing I do best. Mr. Holden heading off to the garage with a big wave goodbye. Cove smiled the whole time you both watched his dad leave. You really like Mr. Holden? Mr. Holden was one of your favorite person? Kinda bother, having his feelings? Yeah, we like him. You had for a long time. As soon as he was out of sight, Cove sighed lightly. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Just not looking forward to waiting. Guess I'll be hanging around the street for a while. Look like a good answer. You wouldn't abandon Cove there to wither on the road out of boredom. Really? Of course, I like keeping you company, remember? He stared at you a moment, smiling softly and thinking about his response.
Me too.
Cove put his hand on your shoulders. His thumbs absent-mindedly moved in a soothing circle. The look in his eyes was much firmer. He was serious. Jimmy, you're my true ally in this world. I got a fair amount of chuckle from you. He grinned. The stoicism? I don't know. Fading into amusement.
Thank you.
I need you to stay for me. Ooh. You're lucky to have me. True. It's no problem. True. I can't help myself. True. You laughed. Why? Shook your head. No. Simply shrugged. I still don't know what that word is. Lurk. Have a good looking. Thank you for looking on my stream. Thank you. Thank you. It's no problem. I don't know about that, but I'm just happy you're always here. The smile on his face reached his eyes, and it made you feel electric. Ooh. I know someone else who's electric. And then he let go of you. Cove stepped over to his front porch steps, lazily taking a seat and leaning back on his arms. Our watch begins. Electric? As always, I'll be back. Okay. Have a nice lurk. Electric who? I wonder. Who could it be? Nodding in agreement, you join Cove in the front porch steps. Obviously, it's Sama, you know? He's electric. Or they're electric, I don't know. You both sat there in a comfortable familiarity as you settled in for the waiting game on the new tenants. The neighborhood was quiet, and you sat contentedly, closing your eyes and feeling the light breeze. Eventually, you both perked up at the sound of a car. A taxi followed the noise, turning into your street. Cove's eyebrows raised at the sight, and he sat up straight on the stoop.
Oh?
This has to be them, right? Yeah, it's gotta be. Now that they were here, you couldn't help but feel just a bit curious. You wondered what kind of person would be living in the neighborhood for the summer. The taxi pulled to a stop as you expected in front of a new empty condo. It wasn't the same side on the street as your house, a few buildings further up. Without getting to his feet, Cove tried leaning and tilting his head to get a view of the passenger door as it opened. A single occupant exited the cab. Huh? You could feel what Cove was in that moment. After the last renters, this new visitor was definitely not exactly what you expected. Well, I guess after two old person who's always grumpy and screaming at the kids, I guess that makes sense, but you would be surprised to not actually see them, you know? He was a young man, had to be close to your own age. He was dressed fully in an electric black, white and grey outfit. Even his side swooping hair matched the only other pop of color was from something that couldn't easily be fashioned into submission. A pair of dark brown eyes, which you caught when he looked over at his audience. Hello folks, who might you be? We're the neighbors. A smile already prominent on his face curled further. It was cocky, but you didn't get the impression it meant something adverse. Hallelujah! You and Cove shared a familiar look with one another, bewildered even further. The color coordination man left it there. However, with a firm click, he shut the door of his ride. Then he turned his back to you to retrieve a large, unsurprisingly black suitcase out of a truck. Continuing on with his own business, he strolled forward, learned to read knack, and lightly tapped on the driver's side window with his knuckles, asking for them to roll it down. While it opened, he leaned down and rested his arm on the edge. You assumed he was thanking the driver for getting him there, considering he slipped them a tip during the brief chat. They shook hands, and then he pushed himself up and away from the taxi with both arms, giving the driver room to leave. The taxi pulled away, rolling carefully down the road and out of sight around the corner. A new renter had officially arrived. Doesn't look too bad, but that's a lot of eyes. He left his suitcase on the ground, out of the way on the street, and sauntered over your way with the confidence of someone who had been invited to join. Cove finally stood up to greet this person. He followed suit.
Excellent.
Nice voice too, sir. Baxter Ward, it's excellent to meet you, neighbors. You were standing on the side he was approaching from. When Baxter got close enough, he offered his hand to you first. Let's shook it, yeah, let's be polite. Baxter gripped your hand firmly to give a satisfying shake. I'm Baxter. Nope, absolutely not what I said. Hi Baxter, I'm Jamie. Hey Jimmy, I am quite keen on getting to know you better this summer. We could be good friends. From your other side, Cove made a sudden sputtering noise. And you are? He lifted his hand out to Cove next. Cove instead crossed his arm to express his rejection of that idea, still eyeing Baxter carefully. I'm Cove. Man could be more friendly, Baxter's whole demeanor lit up for unknown reasons. His eyes shone as he studied Cove a moment.
Really?
Why are you whispering at me? Stop! Now wait, is that a nickname or your real name? It's just my name. Cove spoke mildly, having given that explanation many times in the past, but it clearly charmed Baxter all the same. He tossed his head to one side with a laugh. Your parents knew exactly what they were doing. I can't imagine a more fitting name for the face I'm seeing. Cove, that's gorgeous. Are you flirting with him or what's going on?
What?
It's really not. No, I agree, suits you. Hey, only I get to fluster him. That's up, considering you're talking to a stranger, Baxter. You didn't know what to say, he's taken. Oh. Does the name Cove actually suit you? Does it actually? Huh? Does it? I'm used to the name Cove on this face, but I don't know. I can't say yes or no, so I don't know if I agree with this one. Only I get to fluster him. Kinda true. It's been 10 years since I'm the only one who gets to fluster him. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I do that? It wasn't my intention. I just should call you Knight. This should be Knight. That's it. This is Knight. Baxter grinned welcomingly. The entire conversation brought a burning red blush to Cove's face, and he couldn't make eye contact with either of you. Would? Well, yeah. Look at how easily he blushed. That's exactly you. You're too nice. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's true that I am nice, but you deserve it. Wink, wink. You notice that Baxter looked apologetic over Cove's increased discomfort. I'm sorry, it wasn't intended to mean more than it did. I like your name, but you don't have to mind that. I'm patently against stepping on anyone's toes. He chuckled to himself. It seemed like there was something extra meaning hidden there in his words, and you noticed that Cove raised an eyebrow, picking up on that too. Baxter didn't even open his eyes to see your faces, to know he had some feeling to do. He stood up straighter, striking a slight pose with the position of his feet. I'm a ballroom dancer, hence the phrasing. Oh. Okay. Oh. I don't know much about dancing, but that's pretty cool. It's not hard once you get the basics down. He does not look like a dancer. Like, absolutely not. Like, absolutely not. But what do all the men have with this type of shirt in this game? Like, just a normal t-shirt, Cove didn't look convinced at all. Baxter took that as a cue to keep talking.
Well,
He grinned in a way that was rapidly becoming familiar to you. If either of you are ever looking for a partner, I'm available. Cove picked at you, smiling softly. You felt his familiar touch as he squeezed your hand for a moment. I already have a partner. Jimmy's the only one I wanted to dance with. Sorry, he's my boyfriend. Ooh. You both together? Yeah, we are. Ooh. Now that's crushing. Makes sense. I got here too late. Should have taken a semester off sooner.
I get it.
That's a joke. Really, I didn't mean to intrude on anything you have with the other. Why do I feel there's no good answer here? I don't like any of those answers. I don't like this conversation in the first place. I don't know. This one? Baxter smiled and nodded understandingly, letting the subject go. After that, there was a lull in conversation, and Cove attempted to feel it.
So,
What made you decide on Sunset Bird? Oh yes, well, my parents rented a condo, so I had the place to stay while I'm off for a semester from college and not living in the dorms. There was a playful glint in Baxter's eye as he continued.
honestly,
Why does he keep having that whispering sedative tone to his voice? Why? Why do you do this, sir? Ideally, they wanted to send me somewhere that wasn't too exciting. But lucky for me, they picked the wrong street, considering the two of you live here. Baxter then preemptively lifted his hand up in front of his chest, giving the gesture for meaning no harm. It's nice not to be the only one my age around the neighborhood for an entire summer, nothing more. That was a story you had heard before, the same one as when Lonely Cove and his dad moved in all those years ago. Cove wasn't relating still. You could have phrased it like that in the first place. I don't feel the need to keep words of praise to myself, but they're not romantic commands. I see that you two are very much a committed pair. I'd like to be friends if we can, but that's all. It's okay. Doesn't bother me. I'd appreciate if you didn't do that with me. I'm finding it pretty entertaining. You probably annoy a lot of people. Oh, ouch. They stood there unsure how to act. Doesn't bother me. Glad we are working things out. Shifting his weight to his other foot, Baxter tried to move forward. So which condo is yours? How long have you been living together?
oh, 10 years.
Oh no, Cove whispered again, and unintentionally a laugh escaped you.
That's.
We were both your neighbors who lived in different houses with our parents. As if second nature, the two of you pointed to your homes, the building directly across the street from each other. Baxter's eyebrow raised at that. Your neighbors who started dating? Yep. What a couple of lovebirds. You have a backbone of romantic society. Honestly, I hope you never break up. If you can make it work, there might be a chance for the rest of us. You knew Cove well enough to tell there was a little bit of amusement in his expression, but he sighed in exasperation. After that, you had no doubt about his claims of being complimentary. You were really starting to get a kick out of it. The kick of it? I don't know. Well, if either of you are free, I'd be thrilled to hang out this summer, but we can save the scheduled talk for later. I should get my things inside. Gave a small nod of the head and flashed you both with a dazzling smile.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Go simply waved goodbye. Bye, Baxter. See you. See you. Yeah. Anyway. What am I doing even? Baxter then turned on his heels and strolled back to his suitcase, picking it up and bringing it to his condo. Are you okay? Yeah, I was just imitating the way Mr. Baxter speak, you know. You and Cove were silent as Baxter unlocked the door and disappeared inside the house. With him completely out of the scene, Cove let out a long breath.
Well,
I don't know how I'm gonna explain that guy to my dad. Just don't. He bursts into a fit of laughter trying to imagine the conversation. At least the job is done. We've solved a new neighbor and now we can go meet up with Terry and Miranda. Yeah, we should get going. Dun dun dun. Give Baxter's condo one last glance over your shoulder. He's charming. He has a charm. He's funny. I don't know. I like him. I like Baxter. You really weren't sure when, but at some point, Baxter won you over. You were curious to get to know him better. Laughing quietly, you wondered how Baxter would fit in with the rest of the neighborhood. Turning your attention back to Cove, you pushed all thoughts of Baxter aside. You both started making your way towards town. Took his hand, took his arm, walked next to him side by side. Since we're a new couple with Cove, I feel like we should take his hand. You know? A little bit romantic. I don't know. Let's try the romantic, no? I don't know. You slid your palm into his, and Cove laced his finger with yours. His expression instantly became happier, and he lightly squeezed your hand. A little while later, you and Cove reached a main street in town. All of a sudden, you stopped walking. What's wrong? I think I heard my phone. You dug your cell phone out and looked at it with a satisfied grin. There was a new message. You opened the new text from Miranda, and all you saw was, "I can see you." Immediately from where you stood, you started swiveling your head around. You couldn't stop Miranda anywhere. I said stop instead. What the hell? But she did send you more messages. As you holding Cove's hand, scandalous. What do you mean? Who are you? Huh? Come on. Really, Randy? Where are you? The message was sent and you were back to looking around, scanning for any sign of movement and familiar faces, but they were still invisible. Cove looked at you carefully, raising an eyebrow. Of course I'm gonna scream after you in the street, of course, yeah. You sighed at the ridiculousness. She burst into laughter at her antics. You sent your own joke in text. Woo! At once you hooked your arm around his neck. Why? Still holding your phone. I brought him closer to you. He blushed and gave you a look mixed with amusement and confusion. So see, Jamie, what did that message even say? Nothing. Before you could even begin explaining anything to Cove, you both snapped your attention to yelling from across the street. And there you saw Miranda and Terry coming out from behind the backside wall of the grocery store. They both started waving wildly to draw even more attention to themselves. Oh, yeah. With that grand entrance made, Cove began become even more embarrassed about the position you were in and gently removed your hands from him. Cove took a step in their direction. He grinned and waited for them to get closer. And boom, accident. A big truck crossover and they go flying off and they die and that's it, end of the game. That's it, end of the game. Laughing in arm, the girl stopped only to look both ways and then rushed across the empty streets.
Hi.
Hi, I hope you weren't waiting too long.
Hey, buddies.
Hi. You were happy to see your friends. The little tease on you was already long forgotten in your mind. Terry then closed the distance between her and Cove and crushed him in a painful, tight hug. You're finally here. It's been so long. What took you? He did his best to eke out a reply with his chest being compressed.
Sorry.
Eventually, she let him go. Terry looked at him with a beaming smile, but Cove was distracted, rubbing his arm. Standing there, Miranda shifted her weight to her other hip. She watched Cove patiently with a bashful smile. Welcome back. Thanks. Nope, absolutely not. It finally felt official. Everyone was together in one place. From here, you weren't sure how often you would have another afternoon like this again. They didn't either.
So?
Cove? Yes. I mean, the same, but yes. Terry poked Cove square in the cheek. You're gonna have to get me your schedule by this time yesterday.
No
Oh.
way.
Not really possible, Terry, but I can say as soon as I know. So far, work hasn't said anything, but I can tell you I'm busy with Orca activities. What is Orca? Oh well, it's right there. When Cove wasn't at his part-time job or pursuing his athletic interests, he volunteered for the Ocean Restoration California affiliation, Orca. Okay. The group focused on cleaning up beaches and removing pollution from the ocean. Cove always loved the ocean. He didn't surprise you one bit when he started getting involved with them. Soon he would become a mermaid. The group focused on cleaning up beaches and removing pollution from the ocean. Cove always loved the sea. It didn't surprise you one bit when he started getting involved with them. Oh, that's right, the same thing. I'm due. West Cove activity. You joined Orca 2 after learning of it. You were in Orca, remember, and introduced Cove to it. Discord? Yeah, it's something from a server saying someone is going live, I believe. Yeah, Torok. To say he's going live. I don't know. I kind of want to say it was his activity, you know? Oh, yeah. Oh, whoops. Oh, now it's Nixie. Nixie is live. Nixie is live. They're probably streaming together. Back to the game. You can turn on streamer mode in settings. Really? I didn't even know there was a streamer mode for it. I have to look it up later. Let me look. Let me look. Do you know how? I don't know. I don't know. Do 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 do. I don't even know how to. I don't see where it could be. Click setting icon beside your profile. Yeah, I'm in there. I don't know where the streaming mode is. I don't see anything. Am I blind? Am I blind? Under app setting. The streamer mode. I don't see anything. Oh, streamer mode. Oh. Ooh. Turn on enable streamer mode. Yeah, it's done. I think. What does it even do though? You just have to know. Don't even know what it do. Mute notification, okay. Okay. Well, okay. Anyway, back to the game. Nope. I heard that. I guess you guys did. Okay, try again. Try again. Cove activity. The big Smash event for the year is coming right up, isn't it? Yeah, that's not much more to do than before, but I'm kinda looking forward to the fundraising push. 1, 2, 3. Well, I didn't do anything this time. I don't even like see it. Wait. Oh, there you go. Can you ask blah 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 blah. Can I ask you to send me one more message? One more. 2 more. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Now you guys won't hear it. You nodded, wondering how the event would turn out this year. I didn't hear it. Yeah, because me neither. There's no sound. There's no sound. There you go. You cannot spy on me anymore. You won't know when I get a kinky message. Hehehe. You nodded, wondering how the event would turn out this year. I know you can do it, and even if it goes really hard, it will still look good on a college application at least. That's true.
Hey!
Hey, guess what's up? What else? We don't have to stand here to say stuff. Let's go! I would like a meal now. All of a sudden. Breaking Up Cove nodded in agreement. Yeah, for sure. What? Night? What? Wanna say that on the stream maybe? Oh, this guy, I can't believe him. I can't believe it. What? On testing? Yeah. This man. Before you headed into town, happily chatting the whole way. The only decision left to make was where exactly to stop and eat. Oh, by the way, Knight, do you see the bot stream elements put over messages when the if you want to clip something blah 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 blah, other than this one, you know? Do you see the other ones sometimes? Because I don't. I see my bot tell me about the if you find a cute, funny, memorable moment on stream, please do clip it and etc. But I don't notice the others. No? There's still an S after that. But no, just like those automatic messages is still like, I don't know if I'm supposed to have like, I think 3 automatic messages, and I noticed the one about like clipping, but I don't the other ones about how will I seen these. Wait, I'll show you this. You see the message about if you find cute, funny, memorable moment on stream, please do consider clipping them and sharing them in the Discord, blah 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 blah. You see that message, but it comes up on its own without like putting any commands. I have like 2 other messages like that comes up like on their own, you know, after a certain amount of time and a certain amount like messages, and I don't see the others. But and I should see them, but I don't. And I don't know if it's just me who don't like pay attention to it, or if it's actually like there's something going on. I don't see the clip on, yeah. Oh, okay. Let me go do that quickly. I'm gonna modify those stuff quickly because it should be there. Yeah, there's one about clips, one about donations, and then one about wish list, and I don't see them. I'm gonna try after 8. And this after 'There you go. Let's try it like that. I hope. Okay. Okay, if you ever see the message about donation or the wish list, let me know. Okay, like that. I don't know whether they work. They should work. Normally they should. Anyway, back to the game. The 4 of you headed into town, happily chatting the whole way. The only decision left was where to stop and eat. The rest of the afternoon and evening passed by in a blink of an eye. Night fell? Night, you fell? You fell down the stairs? What happened? Hee. That was a bad joke, I know, okay, I know. I just saw night, I was like, night? My mod? Night? Okay, I know it was a bad joke, I know. It was time to head home, and you parted ways with Miranda and Terry. You and Cove reached your neighborhood without event. It was late enough that you were out of the way. But your out-of-the-way street was dark and silent. I felt like someone tells me I'm mid. Okay, you're not mid. Okay, I'll admit it. You were walking tiredly after such a long day. You strolled with a skip in your step. You ambled along. Cobb was giving you a piggyback ride home. Maybe not. I don't like piggyback ride. Hello, Zan. Hello. Hello. How are you, Zan? So yeah, piggyback ride, nope. What is ambled along? What is this? What is this? You strolled with skip in your step. Can we make sentence I understand? Can it be like English baby English? What? English baby English, yes. Can it be English baby English? Yes. Yes. Know what I just said? I was tired. I'm tired. You yawned, stretching your arms high over your head. It was taking a lot of mental focus to keep up and walk alongside Cove. French would be nice, but nobody understands French here. I'm the only French guy. Zan, do you speak a second language? I don't know. Do you? Do you? Do you? Do you and do you? Do you? Oh, bro, what do I have today? As you did so, you peered at his face out of the corner of your eyes. You wondered why he felt so distant to you. It was out of character. I speak second language. If you tell me the language of love, I'm gonna bunk you. For a while, Cove silently stared ahead and left you alone with your own thoughts. It surprised you when you did hear his voice all of a sudden. He still wouldn't look at you. It feels weird coming back to the neighborhood and trying to get into things like they're the same. And they're not. They've changed. They're still changing. Your mouth felt uncomfortably dry all of a sudden. It was true. The things that kept the people you knew together were starting to disappear. Each person had to make their own priorities and their own path now that it wasn't set for them. No, I don't speak that language, I suck. Did you really have to end your sentence by I suck? Did you really? You thought about your own immediate future. You were still set on that for yourself. You wanted to go to school full time, to go to school part time, to work full time, to part time. Focus on the time that's not school or work. No school, no work. That was the basics. Basics of what? Some say so saucy. I'm bad at that language. It's you who's making me saucy. It's your fault. For yourself, you wanted to work on self-improvement on your own. Take some time to just relax. Relax is good. After like years of going to school, maybe some time to relax, you know? And that was all. And for that, you wanted to, can you stop? Stay local, go to a different part of the state, go out of state, go abroad, travel around to a different place. Stay local. It'd all be happening so soon. You started to prepare for what was coming. You hadn't begun to do anything about that yet. Let's prepare though. And you'd been open about your situation and everyone knew. And you'd always spoken about this with family and those you were close to, like Cove. And you kept it always to yourself. Probably. And Cove was the only person who knew. Me not speak with people, you know. Me is me and only me. Now you wondered what Cove had in mind. You'd heard him consider some things for his future, but it was never anything that would have counted as a real plan. Making it back home, you both stopped in the middle of the street. Cove sighed. Cove looked at the ground for a moment. His mouth trembled, trying to settle on the right words to say.
So...
We're gonna have to talk about it, the future. We will go live in the same house and we will marry and have kids and 5 dogs and yeah, maybe some fishes too, you know, maybe some fish. He was right. It wasn't something the two of you could keep avoiding. You did your best to articulate what he could expect to see, and he listened quietly. Cove closed his eyes and nodded while he composed his thoughts. He looked at you when he lifted his head. No cats, Saj? All the dogs I had would have killed the cats, so... If there's cat, you're gonna have to like take care of it because me no cat. I've never had a cat. I don't know how to take care of a cat. I don't know how to like educate a cat or you know. Me no cat. Me dog, me no cat.
I mean...
I decided songs I'm blah 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 blah. I decided on something. Well, kind of. He smiled sadly and rubbed his arm. And then his expression grew more serious. I'm not gonna decide on a school or career, not this summer. I'm gonna stay here, at least in Sunset Bird. I'll probably move out of my dad's place. I keep working my job, keep doing my volunteer stuff and everything else.
I don't know.
Maybe I'll know what I want for myself by fall or next year, or maybe I'll never have a plan. Life will continue on with whatever's happening. I'm gonna blah blah. I'm not gonna crush myself trying to have everything figured out by a timeline that someone else has set. I just can't do it. His brow furrowed, and his tone was Why can't I speak? Let me drink some tea. His brow furrowed and his tone was tense. It was clear how much expectation were waiting on him.
I guess.
I guess it'll make me and you right here for a while longer. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Big Sis. How are you, Big Sis? How are you? How are you? His eyes were glossy. You weren't going to be separated, and that meant a very great deal to him. Hello, hello. I'm fine. Good, good. I hope that your start of the new year is good. Did that make any sense? I have literally no idea if what I just said make any sense whatsoever, but just go with it. Just say yes. Just say yes. It's fine, just say yes. Your plan sounds very you. You nodded understandingly. You were glad that the two of you would be in Sunset Bird together. Somehow I'm not surprised things turned out like this. You weren't sure how to react. Ooh. I'm going to travel tomorrow to see my family. Nice. Or at least that sounds probably, hopefully, nice. I'm not someone like close to my family, so if I would be you, I'd be like, hell no, I want to start a home. But I hope at least for you, it's a good thing, you know? Glad Sunset Bird is. Thank you, thank you. When you mean like travel, do you mean like really like a plane or just like a few hours in like a car or maybe the train? I don't know. I want to see my grandpa. Yeah, understandable. Understandable. And I did, you smiled. Gove looked relieved that you were happy with this turn of events. I'll see you tomorrow, Jamie. I'll see you. Night. Night? Why are you in the game again, huh? It's going to be a few hours on bus. Oh. On bus? Oh no, that's horrible. That is horrible. I hate the bus. And I'm back. And you're back. Welcome back. Oh yeah, you're in the game, Knight. Here, you're right here, you know, you're in the game. He pulled you into an unexpected hug. He knocked the breath out of you, yet couldn't have been more reassuring feeling. You returned his embrace and stayed that way for as long as you could.
Good night.
Night. He finally let go, giving you another smile. Ooh. Yeah, maybe we're going to the pool. Ooh. Ooh. Big Sis is gonna swim. Big Sis is gonna make all the boys look at her. When you enter the pool, be sure to be like, Carrie is here. Everybody look at me now. The queen is here. Where's my throne? Be sure to like pause, okay? Then stove? 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 Am I drunk? Stove? Am I hungry? What's going on? Cove started walking away, but you remained there, froze in the middle of the street. You watched him and wondered how many more times will he be able to say that he'll see you tomorrow. You hoped for countless more times. Finally, you turned towards your own house. You vowed to yourself that you would make the most out of every moment you had this summer. Ooh. Let's save. Yay. A hang, errands, talk, charity, or drive. There's more? Oh, okay. There's more. That was a lot of DLC. Yeah. By the way, are you streaming today, Big Sis? Are you streaming today? Let's go with the pizza. That's our room. We made it last time with all of the options we had. Yay. You grabbed the large beach towel from off your bed. Why? And stuffed it into a bag. You had already packed your water bottle for your upcoming beach hangout session. Okay. The stars had aligned and somehow everyone was free today. Miranda has set up things up with several public phone calls between you, Cove, and Terry to find the time to hit the beach. You were hoping that this would be a fun time together. Why are you in your underwear in my bedroom? Cove sat at your windowsill and kicked one of his legs into the air idly. He already had a swimsuit on, and his towel was bundled under his arm in a mishapen ball. He'd shown up earlier that morning with a surprising amount of enthusiasm. He was chatting as you caught up to his preparation. But seriously, I couldn't find my swimsuit this morning. I looked everywhere, it had disappeared. I had no idea what I was gonna do. You could have gotten a new one somewhere. What happened to all of your other swimsuits? You don't have to wear a swimsuit to be on the beach. Hey yo? Yeah, it completely vanished somehow, just like your old sandpail. You stayed quiet. What happened to all of the other swimsuit? I know that's not the only one. Cove looked away and shrugged. I might have some laundry to do. Oh. Anyway, I don't know why it was in the bathroom when I never put it there. He gave a small smile and readjusted the towel in his arms. You now could see that it had been folded at some point, but then rolled up and carried without much care.
I'm so glad.
But I'm just glad I found it. It would have been crappy to lose my favorite trunks. Skinny dipping? Skinny dipping? What is even skinny dipping? I know that word, I just don't remember what it is. I mean, those words. Oh. Is it the swimming naked? Is it like swim naked? Naked? Looks like it. Oh yeah, it's swimming naked. You can say that on stream. Don't worry, night. Okay. It was nice to see Cove so happy and comfortable in what he was wearing. You walked over to your dresser and mused about how you had picked out your own swimsuit. Your height had complicated shopping a little. Not all suits were made to probably fit people like you. And then for the shape of your body, you were heavy-set, chubby, generally medium, you were slender, you were scrawny. What is heavy-set? Let's look. What is heavy-set? Heavy-set. I don't know the Twitch TOS. Okay, I think you can say that. I think that's okay. Is heavyset been like very overweight? Oh, I think it is okay. Generally medium, slender, scrawny. Slender. I'm number 2. I'm gonna kick your ass. Do you want me to share some stuff on stream? Huh? Are you trying to, like, I don't know, make me mad or something? Slender is, I guess, a bit of muscles. And what is scrawny? That does not help me. That does not help me. Okay. Thin and bony. Okay. No, I'm gonna say slender. No. Exactly. So our change your answer, sir. You were slender. You had noticeable muscles. You had little muscle definition. You had your body was soft. Your body was delicate. I imagine Jamie more like this. I don't know, I just imagine Jamie like this. I don't imagine him super buff or anything, I don't know. Yeah, just, you know. Your build was toned and firm, with muscles that were there, though slight in size. You'd kept mostly the same shape you'd had throughout your teenage years. You were used to your body, and your body was used to your habits.
Are you okay?
You alright? Oh yeah, I was thinking about some things. What things? You? Just myself and my body, really. His eyebrows rose at your admission of self-reflection. And what do you think? What did you think of who you were? You considered your identity further. You had always felt sure about your gender. You wondered if your gender was really something you felt right about. Sure. Being called him was right for you, and you had a naturally flat chest. That's the way you wanted it to be. You generally wore padded brow over your chest. What? You had breast augmentation surgery. Oh wow. You left it like that, but considered options for it. Body bra for now, but intend to get surgery later. This one. You were okay with how it was for now, but not so okay that potential change weren't on your mind. Besides that, you went through hormone therapy. What? Besides that, you were currently going through hormone therapy? Thinking of, and that was all. People had a lot of their identity wrapped up in their physical form. It shaped their self-image. You were confident in yours, you were comfortable in yours, you weren't really content with yours, you hated your body, you knew you had gender dysphoria. Comfortable. Your body was you, and it was a good one, but you felt contented. You had pretty much always felt good in your body. It was that way through your main growing years, and now that you were an adult and didn't see that changing anytime soon. You focused on Gove again. He smiled at you and tilted his head. A question still in his eyes. He was waiting for you to come to an answer. But before you could, you had something to say to him. Let's just let him answer for himself, you know. How about how I look, I mean? Gove smirked a little, his eyes taking you in easily. Fishing for compliments, Jamie? Always. You look great. Everyone knows that, including you, by the way. Unless that's changed. You pouted, you laughed, you blushed. I didn't want a compliment, I was just asking. So what if I want you to compliment me? You still should. What the hell is... I have to charge my phone. No! Not to charge my phone. Okay, give me a second. Give me even a small second. Pouted, blushed. Let's do the ubu blush. You felt your cheek heat up and look away. Gove shook his head. His hand went up to try to unsubtly cover his smile. I was kind of worried you were so in your head because something was wrong, but I guess not. I'm glad.
Hey.
Hey, Jamie. Gove gave you a bent smile, pointing to your arms. You're looking particularly toned today. He answered not with words, but with a solid okay sign with both hands and that same cheeky smile. Hey yo, sir. Sheesh, sir. Gove suddenly flushed when he realized how boldly he complimented you. He stood by it, even if it was a little red. How come charge your phone? What did you watch to be 0%? I didn't watch anything, sir. I just didn't charge it for days, you know. I mean days, like, I don't know, like since at least yesterday. So, you know, eventually the battery is getting down. And it's not at 0, by the way, it was 20%. You were a little taken back. That came out of nowhere. You glanced at yourself. You like that? Yeah. You started to flex and show off jokingly. Nope. You flirtatiously stretched. What? You stood there, stunned. You're so sweet and fantastic. You have some very good arms yourself. You hugged him. Let's make him shy. I love making people shy. Gove ducked his head and started to rub his left arm. It seemed he was much more prepared to rain praise on you than receive it himself. He barely could respond. Thanks. You too. Oh, I already said that, huh? Thanks. He's cute. Finally, you felt that was enough of that topic for one day. You went back to your original goal before we got sidetracked. You needed to pick what you wanted to wear to the beach. Go to the beach. You chose to wear casual clothes instead. Pick the one-piece swimsuit. Decide to wear two-piece bikini. No. Two-piece tankini. What is that? You gotta wear wetsuit. What is that? Want to wear swim trunks with no shirt. You decide to wear a speedo without a top. What is those things? What are those things? Can I like go back to log? To the beach. Google, let me help me. Okay, swim track. Okay. What is a wetsuit? Oh, okay, that's the whole thing. Bikini, you dream. You keep on dreaming. What is a tankini though? Me not know. Oh, it's those. Okay, I see. What is a speedo? What is speedo? Okay, that does not really help. No, just no, I'm just gonna choose this. I'm gonna choose the speedo, just breeze. Wetsuit is one you wear scuba diving. Yeah, I see. I went on Google. Yeah, I'm hesitating between the casual clothes or the this, but I don't know. In my head, I have the very small ones, you know, that basically cover anything. Bikini, no. You wear the bikini, you pervert. While you dug around in your drawers, you tried to think if there was anything else you were missing. You took sunglasses, grabbed a hat, brought a shawl, grabbed your board shorts, picked out a regular shirt to wear as well, grabbed a full swimsuit to cover up the wear as usual as well, took goggles, shirt. Without thinking care of, you held your outfit together and looked at Cove. He was tapping his toes on the side of the wall as he waited. You vaguely wondered if he thought that was a comfortable place to sit. You hoped so, given how long he perched on it. Regardless, it was time for him to go. You weren't going to put on your beach wear with him just sitting there. Well, I mean, I need to change. Cove smiled, contact with being kicked out. Alright. Cove lowered himself off the windows and strolled past you to get to the door. He lightly brushed his fingers against your cheek when he passed by.
Bye.
Ooh, I'll see you out front. Okay. When you were alone, you got undressed and put your swimwear on. You also checked your beach bag for the final time, and it seemed like you hadn't forgotten anything. You left your room and hurried down the stairs, ready to meet Cove. You made sure to look nope, to lock your front door and walked outside. Cove stood in the road, looking down and scuffing his feet on the asphalt. Not sure what that is. When you shut your heavy door, he looked up at you and smiled. Hey, hi, Miranda and Cove, nope, and Terry are gonna be here in not too long. Terry even texted me earlier saying that she was mostly on schedule.
Well,
Why not we just head to the beach and wait for them there? We're both ready. That sounded like a good idea to you. You said as much, and Cove shot off a quick text telling the two of them where you'd be. Cove gave you a thumbs up after the message sent. It was a familiar path to walk, and it wasn't long until you reached the shore. Cove laid out his towel on the warm sand. You set up your stuff beside him and looked out onto the ocean. The rolling swells hit the shore rhythmically. I don't know. You all had looked out. It was a beautiful day. The sky was clear and the waves were good. It was a balmy summer day, but with a pleasant breeze to keep things comfortable. Essentially, it was perfect.
so?
Do you feel like heading out to the water? Maybe just walk down the shore? Or do you want to do something here? Water sounds good. Taking a stroll would be fun. I don't mind my feet being in the water. Planning to just get some sun, either way is fine. What would you want to do? I would be more like walking, you know? Take a little walk, feet in the water. Yeah. You wiggled your toes in response to the comment and looked off into the shoreline. Cove nodded, accepting of the plan. He kicked some sand off his towel, absent-mindedly. Yeah, sounds nice. You took a deep breath and tasted the relaxing salty air. Cove caught your eye and gave you a small smile. You chatted a little before a comfortable quiet settled over the two of you, content to watch the waves as you waited for the others. Luckily, it didn't take long until you heard shouts. You turned your heads to see both Miranda and Terry running straight for you. Miranda was faster, making leaps and bounds across the sand. Terry followed in her wake, laughing with her towel clutched around her shoulders and flowing like cape. Ow, let me change position. Ow. Okay, better. Miranda started making her jumps more theatric and more precarious as she got closer. Cove waved them on with a bright grin. You shouted a greeting, you cheered advantage, you waved too, you laughed, you shook your head, you hoped it wouldn't fall. Let's wave. Terry tried to wave with both hands while running. One for you and Cove. But she was distracted and lost her balance, nearly falling, laughing all the while. You dumbass. The two officially arrived at Cove's and your setup, looking completely ready for an ocean adventure. They were already in the swimwear and raring to go. Hey Terry, Miranda, welcome to our beach.
Hey!
Hi. Hello. That's me. Hello. She beamed and Miranda nodded with a smile.
Oh, yeah!
Man, I'm so pumped. Yeah, I'm very glad this worked out. What have you guys been up to over here in your town, Cove, Jimmy? Have we missed things? Cove blinked and then shrugged when nothing he wanted to mention came to mind. You sure that Cove? You gave a vague answer. You gave a repack over how your family was doing. What have you been up to? Vague answer. Just stuff, nothing too interesting. She looked skeptical but dropped it. Terry then started talking about her morning and how she'd almost overslept since she had stayed up too late last night. She bounced on her feet as she spoke. But don't worry about me being tired today. You know, I ran on less back during school. Okay. Miranda filled in the group about her morning. Apparently, everything had gone smoothly. She'd met up with Terry on the way here, and you knew the rest. Cove offered a suggestion to the girls. Hey, let's walk while we catch up.
Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely. He felt pleased that Cove remembered what she wanted to do. Sometimes he could be thoughtful like that. Kinda cute. Once everyone's stuff was settled on the beach, the group strolled over the shoreline. The wet sand was cool under your feet. A wave rushed up and covered your ankles in water. You flinched from the suddenness of it, but by the next wave you were acclimated. You took another step forward and sank a little into the ground. Behind you, your footprints were soon smoothed by the waves. Your friend chatted as you all walked together. You took turns pointing out cool shells or pieces of sea glass. It was a relaxing jaunt. But I don't know. Hours passed and the group had moved between different activities, some low-key and some more exhaustive. For you, it was another break time. You sat on your towel and sipped at some water. Your friends were hard at work burying Terry's full body under a pile. Miranda used her arms to force up sand around Terry's side. Cove worked on covering Terry's feet. You took another drink and closed your eyes. Eventually, a shadow passed over you, dampening the light that was still notable even behind your eyelid. You checked to see Cove had joined you there. He kneeled down to dig around in the pile of assorted beach stuff in the middle of everyone's towel setup and pulled out the sunscreen. Did that just had a disconnection? Was the stream okay? I hope so. Please tell me it didn't cut again. Please. Please tell me it didn't cut. Please tell me just the chat that was weird. Is good? Okay, thank you. Stream is okay? Okay. It was just my chat then. I was disconnected from the chat for a second. Don't know why. He took a seat next to you on his towel. He opened the bottle with a soft pop and began to reapply the cream. Hey, what was that? He ran his hand across his chest to work the sunscreen in, and you might have checked him out a little from the corner of your eye while still sipping some water? Norton has been sussy. Apparently. He noticed you noticing him, and Cove tilted his head your way with a smile formed. You could help if you want. Hey yo! As in, like, I can't really get everywhere on my back with this, so if you do it, that would be nice. Is that alright? Yeah, I can do that for sure. Thanks. Very cute. You scouted up behind your boyfriend and reached a hand around his front so he could squeeze a small pile of sunscreen into your hand. You rubbed your palm together, spreading the cream out more evenly, then began applying it softly to his shoulder blades. From there you moved to the top of his shoulders, the nape of his neck, and down his spine. Cove was mumbling the entire time, but you couldn't make out what he said. He might have not even realized he was doing it himself. The tone of his voice and the look on his face got the message across just fine, however. He was happy. You were too. After he and you finished up, Cove laid out a comfortable side and looked off into the distance. But then he sighed again, this time in an exaggeratedly disappointed way. You wondered if he was going to sigh again, even more dramatically, if you didn't say anything. What's wrong? You honestly wondered. I wondered what it was. You raised an eyebrow, you chuckled. Oh, go, whatever it is. I'm sure it's gonna be okay, you joked. Eyebrow. You raised a questioning eyebrow. You made it half as dramatic as Cove's expression, but he had stifled a smirk. Cove shook his head, comically despondent. His frown didn't match the sparkle in his eyes.
Don't worry about it.
I'm just becoming another jaded adult, that's all. Okay, if you say so. Now, you were really confused. You waited for him to continue, and his next sight did not disappoint. It was the most ridiculous sad sight you ever had heard. And he smiled a little. Mermaids are real. What? That had not been what you were expecting, he continued. You know how much I like mermaids as a kid? Well, merfolks as a whole. I really hoped that they were out there. I mean, the ocean's a big place, right? They could be somewhere. But the older I got, the more I had to accept it. They were just a fairy tale. Yep. He jerked his head over to a waterline and the rolling waves. They crashed against the shore and then drew back. This is a perfect beach for them. It's pretty and vast and never too crowded. If merfolks did exist, we definitely would have met one by now. Well, at least we would have heard of something else, of someone else seeing one, but nothing. He acted as though that result was a true bafflement. He let his head hang. I gotta let the dream go. He burst into laughter. It's hardly proof, it's not like this the only beach in the world. You tried to be shocked and disappointed, you shook your head. Wow, good for you with that revelation. What, mermaids aren't real? You looked at him and tried to get fake tears to start welling up in your eyes. I can't believe it. Cove chuckled a little to himself, his eyes tilted off into the sea, his face still low. Maybe it's for the best. Let's say merperson. What the hell is that? It happened to wash up on shore one day. He looked at you with a delightful expression. I could have lost my boyfriend to their magical underwater world. Or I could go live under the sea with a merfolk. Even if I had the chance to stay on shore with you. I go with a merperson, but only if you could come with us too. Cove's eyes widened with amazement.
Really?
You would pick me, a plain human over a beautiful, mythic merperson, whatever that is. Absolutely. He continued to smile. No, it's the opposite. He smiled and continued, very clearly joking around at this point. Are you sure that's the right call? It's a beautiful, kind merperson falls for somebody. I'm pretty positive that the sensible response isn't to turn around and say, no thanks, I'm gonna stay on land with a normal guy. Are you warning me that you'd leave for if you got that kind of offer? Why are you so sure I'd have to make that call? Since it's all hypothetical, why not have you be the merperson? Ooh, I like it. I don't want that. I should get to be a mere creature, then I'd invite you to the underwater world. Cove is no one who could ever make me leave you. Aww. I like that. Let's be Cove merperson or whatever that is. Cove turned his face to beam at you. He brightened immediately. Now we're talking. I'd be a good merman, right? Yeah, okay, it's a merman like I thought. I could see it. Cove's gaze was drawn back to the water with shining eyes. He was clearly imagining some world where he was a merman who happened upon you here at this beach. You tried to picture what he would be thinking. It would be quite a lovely story. And when you heard Miranda screech, your attention immediately switched over to your friends. You saw that Terry had gotten impatient and shifted her legs. The walls Miranda had been meticulously building collapsed into a wet heap of sand. She surveyed, I don't know, the damage critically. We're gonna have to start over on that part. Do you just want to give up on this now?
No way.
No way. The burial must continue. I'll try not to move anymore. Okay, if you're sure, I'll try to fix it. Miranda started to bury her. Barry? Yeah, Barry. And Terry shot her thumbs up. She realized too late that moving her arms was a bad idea. More of the sand on her crumbled and Miranda put her head in her hands. Cove caught your eye and started to drag himself up. Seems like we needed. You agreed and followed him over to the girls. Miranda nodded at you both with appreciation, and the three of you started the best. The three of you did your best to finish the job. You all worked out a system of using just enough wet sand to help hold the rest together. With 3 people, it didn't take long for Terry to be entombed. Terry grinned massively, and Miranda offered a high five. The pile was officially done. Oh yeah! Resembling the Kool-Aid Man, whoever that is, she kicked herself out of the ground with gusto. Whatever that is. Sand went flying in all directions, and a Terry-shaped imprint was left behind. Miranda yelled again, and Cove chuckled. There probably wasn't a better way to get out of it. The 4 of you continued to have a good time. You went on a shell hunt. Miranda managed to find the biggest, while you found the most colorful. Cove caught a tiny crab. You did a bit of everything. They were impromptu games to just soaking up each other's company. However, after a while, all you had ran out of water, drinkable water anyway. It was decided that you'd head to your Cove's house. Things were gathered and you started to cheerfully walk up the road. What next? I don't have anywhere to go, so it could be whatever. Sam, I guess we could keep on hanging out? Terry snorted and readjusted her grin on her things. Don't sound too sure there, Cove. By this point, you could see your house. It hadn't taken you long to make the trip, when conversation continued, with everyone throwing out suggestions. Are people hungry? She looked from face to face in inspection. Cove and Miranda shrugged in concern. No one was overtly exposed to it. However, you weren't really starving. It wasn't quite a mealtime. We could get dessert. Dessert? Night, prepare the ice cream. Miranda put a finger to her lip in thought. With a smile, her voice became more confident. Yeah, that would be fun. Terry considered it and then shot Miranda a thumbs up.
Sure.
Sure, sounds great to me. can definitely go for that. I think that's a good idea. But there's nothing sweet in my house. Your friend glanced at Cove and his place. He shook his head immediately. That doesn't have anything good either. I mean, unless you want dessert flavored protein shake. Maybe not. Ew, no. She got in and held her hand up, as if trying to ward off something evil. Cole smirked.
Not bad.
Nope.
Well,
There has to be some kind of sweet shop around here. Let's look it up. Terry nodded and started to dig around in her bag. I like the way you think. Terry continued to rummage in her bag and grew increasingly frustrated. She puffed out her cheek and knelt down, setting the bag on the ground. With both hands free, she was finally able to fish out her phone. She raised it up in triumph for a brief moment of celebration.
I'm on it.
I'll search for something good. Terry got back to her feet. Why am I hearing doors clack? Terry got back to her feet, hefting the bag over at one arm, tapping away at her screen in the other. But she assessed Cove from top to bottom. No shirt, no shoes, no service. Oh. Cove glanced down at his bare chest and feet, having not even registered it prior. He chuckled a little. I'll grab something. Cove moved over to his house. He looked towards yours. Wait, I'm sorry. Let's change as well. He felt it'd be more comfortable in something more streetwear than beachwear. You inclined your head over to the side. I'm gonna change too.
Sure.
Go for it, we'll wait. Miranda nodded with a smile. You ran into your house, no one was home, so you just rushed to your room and dropped off your beach stuff on your bed. If you saw someone over what you were wearing, you'd completely change into casual clothes. Something over what I was wearing, you know? It didn't want to take too long, so you just put a couple of things over your top. You brushed up a bit of sand and thought you looked presentable. Ooh. With that, you sped back outside. Cove was already there and gathered around Terry's phone with the girls. He opted to just add a shirt and shoes, apparently putting in the minimum effort for service. Hello again.
Hey.
You don't really want ice cream, do you? You didn't have a chance to answer. She kept bearing through with her words. Because I'm not into that right now.
that's cool.
Don't mind her, you look nice by the way. Terry called her and made an interesting exclamation. Oh, what about this place? They sell crepes. Crepes? Crepes? That's something you don't see every day. Look how fancy they are. And then there's me who can do it at home, easy peasy, hand in my nose. She shoved her phone into your face. It seemed like a cute shop. It didn't show any picture of the actual building, but the food seemed good. I want crepe. Me too now. Huh, maybe I'll make some later. I don't know. I don't even know if I have everything to make them. I'll have to look. Anyway, it was one of these places that had a lot of effort into presentation, with branded wrapping for a crepe and well-applied toppings.
Huh.
Weird, I've never heard of it. I haven't either. Mysterious. The crepes are so good. She nodded her approval as Terry admired more of the photos. I'd go, it's not too far, but we could drive. Can you send me some pictures when you do, please? Yeah! I mean, you cannot go, but there is a picture of a crepe that I made once on my Twitter. When was it? When did I make crepes again? When did I? 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 When was it? What was I playing at the time? I don't know. I don't remember. Was I still play Solstice? Can't even remember. Anyway, it was probably during like my first month as a VTuber, so yay. By the way, Knight, were you there when I played Solstice or Tales of Zestiria? Did you see me play those two games? I can't really remember what game I was playing when you were starting to watch me. Terry cheered at the success of a plan made, and you all walked around to Cove's car. You had to run inside once more to grab his keys. He wrote Rashmi in the door of his car. He waited for Cove. Let's just wait. Why would I want to write something in the... Can you type in chat? What do you mean? Why type in chat? Why? Why? Games? Okay. So... Whoops. What am I doing? Tales of Zestiria or Solstice. Did you see me play one of those two games? And while you think, I will take a small break because I need to pee. So I'll be right back. I'll go probably make myself some tea too. So if you guys need to drink something or get a snack or anything, go, run. I'm back. I am back. 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 I'm back. Welcome back. Thank you. Both look familiar. Yeah, I think you started to watch me towards the end of Solstice, which ended way before Tales Off, so I wasn't sure. And you, Arma, what is the first game you saw me play? Because I don't remember. I don't remember. I feel like I'm dying. My cold is taking over. Oh no. Rest if you have to. Go take a rest. Go take your meds too. You don't have to stay if you feel like you're not doing okay. Okay, the game. Jared leaned back against the car door as the group stood by for his return. The car beeped and unlocked. Cove ran up to you with his car keys in hand. His hair slipped to his face and brushed it back. Shotgun! Wait. She clambered onto the passenger seat without hesitation. You didn't argue, and climbed into the back with Miranda. Terry activated the directions on her phone map and acted as their navigator, directing Cove to the cap. The GPS tried to get Cove to turn into a non-existing road once, and wanted him to do a U-turn instead of just using the left turn. But with Terry looking at the actual path, it wasn't smooth enough. You were led to a small stall in a parking lot rather than a full building. That explained why there hadn't been pictures of the Capri interior, and why it was new to you despite living in this town your entire life. It was a completely new structure that popped up recently. There was a window you could walk up to and one of 4 cars to drive up to. Cove parked with a laugh. To be honest, I don't really remember your first stream I watched. Yeah, me neither. I don't remember what's the first you arrived on. When was it? My first is Solstice. That sounds right. Because I know that you helped me with your Discord. Because you couldn't see the rules, I remember that. And that was like really early in the in my streaming career. There was a window you could walk up to, and one for cars to drive up to. Cove parked with a laugh.
Come on.
I don't think I needed to put our shirt out on for this, but I still want to try it. Let's go.
What?
Do you not trust us to eat in your car? She gestured to the drive-through option. Cove shook his head with a snort. I trust some people here, maybe, but wouldn't it be more fun to actually check it out? Everyone acknowledged his point and peeled out. Terry tried to tease Cove with a little, but Miranda started talking about the last time she had crap. I'm new. Is your fever that, your cold that bad that you think you're new? Is it that bad? Do you have hallucinations? Do you see flying stuff that shouldn't be there? Night? You good? Huh? You good, right? I'm not gonna lose you, right? I need my mod. Everyone acknowledged his point and pulled out. Yeah. Apparently, there'd been a desert explosion, topping with multiple sauces, powdered sugar, and what Miranda was pretty sure had to be cake icing. That's sweet.
So great.
Literally, it was so good, but I regret it so much. I couldn't finish it and I really tried. You can do it this time, Randy. Ooh, looks pretty. There were some laughs. When you got up to the menu, realized that there were more than just crepes. Crepes. There were definitely crepes, many crepes. However, the stall also had a lot of different drinks as well as teas, smoothies, milkshakes.
Woo!
Jackpot! She grinned and held out her fist for a fist bump. Miranda high-fived it. Okay. The two stared at the awkward, vaguely Turk-shaped hand configuration they had made and slowly put their hand down. Go's mouth twitched in a smile. You stepped up to order first. You glanced back at the menu. You ordered a crepe, you ordered a drink, you ordered a crepe and a drink. Both. Hello, I'd like to get a crepe and a drink, please. You know, saying crepe in English way is very brain asking, you know? I feel like I should say it in French. The French way, you know, with the proper R. You guys don't know how much I do for you. Joking. There was a woman who looked a little older than you taking the orders. She smiled back at you, ready to hear the specifics of your purchase. For the crepe itself you wanted, plain, strawberry, chocolate, green tea, lemon. Green tea, lemon? Oh, chocolate. Let's try chocolate. For filling and toppings you picked, whipped cream, condensed milk, cream cheese, chocolate chips, chocolate syrup, caramel syrup, powdered sugar. Absolutely. Strawberries, mango slice, mixed berry, banana slice, powdered sugar. Strawberries, banana, and that was all. Mango? Mango? Okay. We'll put a mango too. There you go. That was all. After you picked the size, you were asked what you wanted to drink. You ordered a nice green tea, a black tea, a milk tea, a nice coffee, nope, a strawberry smoothie, banana smoothie, mango smoothie, coffee cup, vanilla milkshake, chocolate milkshake. I feel like to drink tea, you know, I just drink tea at home. That's what I already do. Coffee is not an option. Smoothie, I already have those, you know, in my crepe. So I want to take a vanilla milkshake. Maca? What is that? What is that? What is that? So you need to use the thing that is set on the screen. Don't make up words. Matcha latte. So you can say the word again. It's not gonna tell me what it is, you know. Me not coffee. Me not like coffee. Me not drink coffee, you know. Me not know coffee name. Venti with light ice. Damn, that guy, he always wants more. I'll just take vanilla milkshake. Tea. I drink tea at home, you know. I should drink something else when I'm outside of home, you know. That's what I got at Starbucks. This guy. You could also add a mix in or a topping for the drink. You choose to add whipped cream, chocolate syrup, caramel syrup, a boba pearl, add condensed milk. You didn't want any extra. Caramel, maybe? Yeah, caramel syrup. Why not? And that was all. You paid and stepped aside to let your friend order. Cove got a lemon crepe with powdered sugar on top and the mixed berries. He also got a plain strawberry smoothie. Terry went crazy with toppings. Although she ordered a plain crepe, she had it smothered with white cream, cream cheese, chocolate chips, chocolate syrups, and bananas. Miranda opted for a frap with caramel syrup and condensed milk. Walker, the four of you stood off to the side as you waited for your treats. I heard what you ordered, Jamie. Glad I'm not the only one to go for a drink in the crepe. I couldn't pick just one, and why not? Exactly. It's gonna be good. Jamie, man, your crepe is gonna rock. Yep, it is. High five for topping appreciation. She held her hand out expectantly. We're not gonna let her hanging there. Come on. You hit her hand with a satisfying smack. Order for Jamie. Oh, I gotta get that. You grabbed your order. The others didn't take much time after that. With the goods collected, everyone admired their treats. Why do you keep calling it treats? If it's weird, you know, like suddenly I'm gonna be in a BDSM club or something. I don't know. Terry dug right into hers, and Miranda gave hers a tentative sip. Terry nodded acceptantly with her mouth completely full. Miranda tilted the frap over to her with a grin. Terry sipped it and clearly loved it. She raised her crepe over to Miranda. Could tell that there was an intent to make it look nice, but with all that assorted topping piled on, only so much could be done. Miranda took a huge bite with gusto and sighed happily. Terry seemed satisfied and took another slurp of Miranda's drink. They had both only gotten one thing, probably because they knew they'd end up sharing. His face lit up with excitement and passed out. No. He didn't pass out. No, he passed you his crap.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. You exchange treats. Can you stop saying like that? Just say dessert or crap. Stop. And took a chomp on the lemon crepe. It was light with the sourness from the lemon and the sweetness from the syrupy berry mix. The smoothie was finely blended with the occasional chunk of strawberries. Go seemed to enjoy his taste, and then you swapped the bag. He smiled as you took a loud sip from his smoothie. Thanks. You always get good stuff. With that, Cove started to eat his treat in earnest. You saw him take a huge gulp of his smoothie, and then without swallowing, he added a bite of his lemon crepe. Cove? Terry took a piece of her crepe and held it out to Cove.
So?
Care to make a trade? Sure. Instead of continuing to loiter in the parking lot, the four of you started to walk down the sidewalk. There was a lot of sharing going on, with crepe bits and topping being passed around. You wouldn't have been surprised if Terry ended up drinking more frap than Miranda did. You kept going down the way, eating, drinking, and chatting. You hadn't realized just how far the group Okay, I'm back, sorry. You hadn't realized how far the group had wandered until you ended up at the now leaving sign. How far did you walk? Apparently, you were about to just walk out into the middle of nowhere. Terry took her mouth off of Miranda's straw and stopped sipping the frap. Impossible. Preposterous. How are we already at the end? I always forget how tiny this town really is. Cove chuckled a little and swallowed a chunk of Terry's scrap.
I guess.
Kinda is, huh? It didn't really feel that small when we were growing up. Tinier places out there. Decent sized city. No, I love my small city, you know? Quietly nodded along, shrugged. I have nothing to say. Not disagreeing with Cove, you had acknowledgement of his words. Sunset Bird really did feel smaller these days. I guess this means we should probably head back. One doesn't just walk into nowhere land. We're not only one, Terry, there's four of us. Terry scrunched up her face, not wanting to acknowledge the bad joke. She decided to ignore it. It stinks having to go all the way back. Yeah, but it's not like there's anything out that direction. And we did keep going forward, it'd be even longer trip home. You stared off into the stretch of road as Cove agreed that he didn't want to go out any further. Can we take a break here first before we turn around? We've been walking for a while and someone finished my drink. Why don't you? Terry loudly sucked air from the straw. It was so good. Miranda looked at her, but Terry remained unrepentant. In the end though, it was agreed to hang around the sign before heading back to a car. It didn't take long to finish the rest of the food and drinks. Everyone gathered up the trash and stuffed it into bags and pockets for now. The group relaxed on the grass, keeping account of all the cars that drove past. It was not a high number. 14. Why did you just tell me the number? The newest passing car drove into town from somewhere outside. But as the vehicle came by, it slowed down and you watched as it ultimately rolled to a complete stop. The black car parked right by the now leaving sign. Everyone exchanged a baffled look. The tinted window rolled down and the driver peered out. As soon as you saw his hair, you recognized him. No one else you knew presented himself so distinctively. Hey neighbors! Cove openly sighed when he recognized him. Why? That's so mean. Afterwards, sucking sulkily at the straw of his long empty drink. Hi. You inhale and try to be loud enough to account for distance and car noises. It's nice to see you again. Somehow he was able to project his voice in such a way that it still sounded smooth, even though he was definitely speaking loudly. You wondered where he'd learned to do that. Where did you learn how to speak, baby boy? No comment. And you thought about the odd picture that this made. A fancy black car pulled over to talk to a group of teens, mostly still in beachwear. Miranda was incredibly confused and shrank back to watch. Tara tilted her head in an unspoken question. Cove made a quick gesture pointing toward Baxter, with a light bulb, and the light bulb went off for Terry.
Alright.
Ah, that's the new person in the condo? The beam man, right? Yeah, Baxter. Oh, I wasn't sure if I'd ever actually see him. Her voice was quiet. Miranda usually got shy around new people. Terry was quite the opposite. Incredible! This is perfect! Terry hopped up from the grass and ran to Baxter's car, all full of excitement. Behind Miranda picked herself up, dusted imaginary dirt off her clothes. I do that. I cannot just get up and not, I don't know, clean my clothes even if there's like nothing on it, you know? She sent a searching look to you and Cove, to which Cove shrugged. Miranda nodded and, with clenching fist, hesitantly followed Terry. Terry bent down to talk to Baxter through his window. She blasted through introductions, with Miranda putting in a shy wave. Cove looked at you. He still clearly had no intention of going over. Encouraged Cove to come. Come on, buddy. Come on, let's go and see him. Cove pouted, his cheek flared out in a childish puff. I don't know what to say.
Fine.
You can go, I'll just wait until he's gone. Sure, he come, you can do it. Do you want to be the only person who doesn't go to see him? Well, why can't you stay here with me instead? He sighed. He was definitely going to be difficult about this. Some days he was the same grouchy 8 years old he met all these years ago. Yep, yes it is. Stayed with Cove, went over to Baxter, physically pushed him over towards the car. Sorry bro, I'm pushing you. Not willing to mess around anymore, you strode over behind him and used both hands to force him up and over to the car.
Come on.
No, Jamie. Cove put up a meager wall of resistance but got to his feet. He didn't want to keep being poked at. Slowly progress forward was made until two arrived at the driver's side car window. Baxter smiled welcomingly. Hello. Hey. Cove greeted him mildly, his expression cautious. Howdy, Baxter. Why do I greet him like that? Baxter gestures to Miranda and Terry. I just rented this car for my stay here and was coming back for a bit of sightseeing when I spotted your crowd. Then those two were kindly introducing themselves. Yep, it sounded polite. Speaking of polite, Baxter is giving us a ride. I was asking him to. What? Baxter shrugged guilty, seeing Cove's dramatic reaction. The offer is open, and we keep taking it. Okay. Just happy to get a ride. You were kind of annoyed that Terry did this. Accountable. Happy to get a ride. Regardless of anything else, you didn't have to walk back. That's what counted, and you were grateful to Terry for arranging it. Alrighty, plan made, let's hop in. You excitedly opened the passenger side door and buckled yourself in. The car was pristine, and you're right near the new car scented air freshener. Okay. Baxter had the air conditioner on cold, but low, so it was pleasantly cool inside. A nice relief from the summer sun you had been taking in all day. Well, I'm gonna have to have sunburns afterwards. Sunburns? That's how it's called? Don't know. Your friends clambered on in back. It definitely seemed the lightest bit squished back there.
Does that sound alright?
Nice voice. Welcome to my vehicle. I hope everyone is comfortable, and if someone could point me in the right direction, we could be on our way. Ooh, gentlemen. Terry went back to navigator mode and outlined their journey. It was basically a straight line with one turn at the end into the parking lot. Baxter nodded from up in the driver's seat and pulled back into the road. Luckily, the street was still dead empty. It took no time at all for Baxter to park right next to Cove's car. There wasn't even enough time for a proper conversation to start. The occupants didn't seem to mind. There were smiles all around when Baxter parked next to Cove's car. Woo! Miranda clapped quietly as Terry cheered. Cove chuckled nervously. You smiled? Yay. Clapped as well. Friendly way. Let's just smile. We're glad to have reached your destination and please add the fun for of your friends. He didn't say a word, but Terry and Miranda definitely caught your amusement. We arrived. That was easy. Terry flung open her door and climbed out.
Thanks.
Everyone else exited the car as well. The group thanked Baxter with varying degrees of enthusiasm. Baxter himself got out too. Everyone congregated again in front of Baxter and Cove's car. Terry bounced over to Baxter and offered her hand for a handshake. She accepted it easily with a charming grin. Yo, pal. You're too kind. It was no trouble whatsoever. I'll be keeping this car all this summer. If it suits you, you're welcome to take my number and give me a ring whenever you need of another ride. And that goes for everyone here. I have a car. This man. Terry busted into laughter, and Miranda fidgeted. She did not know what to do with that. Baxter really went fast, didn't he? He noticed her discomfort and smiled with a soft tilt of the head. I'd be happy to help again, but that's the only reason I offered. If you don't need it, you can pass on it. Can I have your number? Or you stay silent? I don't want to be mean, you know? Just ask. Number? He beamed widely at the response.
Absolutely.
Baxter pulled out a pen and he had with him for some reasons. I jotted his number down. He passed the little paper to you and you accepted it. With her giggles subsided, Terry put her hand to her chin with brows furrowed. I wonder, would that option be available right now? It could valet us somewhere cool.
What?
What? Cove was taken back. He put a hand on the hood of his car. When we got back to the neighborhood, wasn't Baxter going back to the neighborhood too? Why would we go somewhere else? Because we can. Okay. Miranda screamed nervously and then committed to peeping up.
Maybe?
We could go to the park near my place. It's a really nice place to hang out. You and Cove shared a look. The big park was pretty nice. Let's do it. Baxter tapped the side of his face in thought.
It's doable.
He glanced at Cove and then switched focus to you.
Well,
we have two cars. If some people want to go to the park, I could still take the others home. But if everyone's going, it wouldn't make sense for me not to. With Cove, you want to hang out at the session at the park. I'll be going for now. Maybe I'll come back. Okay. See you later. Maybe have a nice evening or day. I don't know. Thank you for passing by, my Armadillo. Thank you. What should we do? The park or Cove? The park. You weren't ready to tag out yet. You came to a decision and turned to Cove. Let's go to the park. Alright, park time it is. He smiled a little. Terry cheered and Miranda nodded happily. It felt like you made a good decision.
Yeah.
To the car again. Which car? There are multiple. You watched to see if Cove or Baxter had an answer. Cove sighed and ran a hand through his hair. He tapped on his car's hood nervously.
I guess.
We can go in Baxter's car, I guess. It'll be less of a pain than bringing both. We're all going to the same place. You okay with that, Baxter? Certainly, I meant what I said. When you need a lift, I can give it. Neither you nor Terry brought up any objections, so the gang climbed back into Baxter's nice ride. This time, Baxter offered to turn on some music. After all, it would be a little bit of a drive to a park. Play what you normally would, don't mind us. Can we see what's on the radio? I'd rather not have any. Well, you just play what you would normally do, you know? Yeah, I would like to see what kind of stuff a guy like you is into. I hope the playlist lives up to expectations. He plugged his phone into the car with an AUX cord and turned on some alternative music. With the music taken care of, Baxter put the car in drive and pulled out of the parking lot. The lot was practically empty, but he noticed that he was careful anyway. During the trip, it changed to hard rock, punk, and even screamo. Despite his personable demeanor, he didn't seem to like upbeat track. It took a while to arrive. By the time you got there, the sky was golden with the orange streak of sunset. Everyone got out of the car and started to stroll along one of the paths. You walked by the basketball court and some picnic tables taking the site. Miranda seemed amazingly content, the location helping her relax in the company. She led the way, sometimes stopping here and over there to point something out. Baxter turned to her and nodded along.
Not bad.
I like the way he talks. I like it. I've never been here, but definitely see the appeal. Man, this is Randy's stomping ground. She's been coming here forever. Seriously, Miranda, have you ever had a birthday party that wasn't here? You missed out, Baxter, because every year she has a blowout party at the park. Imagine balloons everywhere. Give me a second, my dog decided to be angry and to scratch my door. Why me, doggo? Why me? I'll send a message. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. See Shagan with the attention on her. She let out an awkward laugh. Yep, every year. The group followed Miranda along to one of the picnic tables. She took a seat, and Terry slid in beside her. You spent the evening chatting amongst each other. Everyone got to know Bax a little better, although you could tell Cove and him still hadn't fully clicked. At one point, Miranda found an abandoned soccer ball and started tossing it around. To me. Miranda threw the ball to her. Terry caught it with a smile. Think fast. She chucked it at Baxter, who only had enough time to squeak. It bounced off his chest, and he stared at it dazed. He blinked as if he needed time to process what exactly had happened, but then grinned dangerously. He rushed after the ball and, rather than throwing it back, he surprised Terry and everyone else by lobbing the ball high into the air. You bent your neck back to watch it ascend and inevitably decline. Baxter hooked it with his foot and launched it up again. There were oohs and ahs from Terry and Miranda. Baxter gave him a very proper bow. When he finally fell to the ground for real, Cove was the one who picked it up. He was impressed, and he wanted in. With that, everyone was drawn into the game. It was unspoken that whoever did the fanciest trick won. Most of the gang was not practically practiced with throwing a ball, so not many of the tricks were actually good. However, there was a lot of laughter, and you got to see Miranda pull off a round off where she flew the ball with her feet, so that was cool. I am not interested in balls, please. Not those kind of balls. The sunset eventually darkened into night and the streetlight turned on. The group's chosen picnic table laid in a bubble of light. The occasional bug cast a shadow as they flew by. It's a little strange being here as late on a normal night. Usually that only happens if there was a party or an important game, or a fireworks show. Firework! Her yellow startled Baxter, who was throwing the ball nonchalantly from her hand to hand. He missed catching it and sailed sadly back to the ground. He looked at Terry for her loud outburst. I just remembered there's gonna be a fireworks show tonight. It's in the city. At everyone's questioning looks, she huffed and tried to explain it further. Yeah, it's some celebration for the opening of something. I don't remember what. I don't think we could get onto the actual event anyway.
Oh, yeah.
But we should still be able to see the show if we get close. We can't keep explosion in the sky away from the public. True. But you should. Nope. But we should still be able to see the show if we get close. We can't keep. I clicked on that. Scamming me. Cove raised an eyebrow and drummed his finger on the table below him. You want to change location again? Wasn't it last time enough? Terry rolled her eyes and then shook her head. To her, it was obvious. Don't be a wet blanket, Cove. A wet blanket? That's something people say. What about you, Jamie? Randy? Baxter? Don't you want to see fireworks? It didn't say anything. You looked away, Terry sighed. What about you, Miranda?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. It's already been a long day. If Cove and Jamie don't want to go... Kept silent. No one speaking up for the idea. Terry took it with a smile. Time to call it a night. The group migrated over to the car, sleepily. Everyone climbed in and Baxter started up the engine. He tried to relax as the car pulled out towards home. You barely recall before now that this originally started as a day out at the beach, despite your friends still being dressed for it. So much else had happened. It was a fun day. You felt you'd earned taking it easy now. Dang, it was a long day. Oh, my eyes are tired from that day. Why did you do so much things in one day? Oh, my eyes are tired. Let's save here. And we'll be stopping here. I don't want to start another one, not today. Too long. That was really long. Oof. Stop? Yeah. Gonna stop the game for today. Let me stop this. Quit. We'll continue the game next week though, like always. I'm going until the end of this game, that's for sure. Only 2 hours and 50 minutes, I know. Normally I go for like 4 hours, but today my ass was a bit tired. I'm like, I'll take it easy for today. Easy for today. Easy. You know? Easy. Thank you for stream as always. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Are you okay, Val? You said earlier when you your cold was starting to like take over. Are you okay? I was just coughing and runny nose. Okay. Well, make sure that you're treating it, okay? Take rest if you need to. Okay. I will be raiding Nixie. We're playing Sea of Thieves with Torok and Queen Cargo. So there you go. Go and tell her hello and Happy New Year. And that is it for me today. Socials. If you guys want to follow me on my socials or join the Discord, feel free as always. I will be see you tomorrow, guys, with I don't remember what. I don't remember. Is it Cat Quest? Is it Cat Quest? With the tier list? Maybe, I'm not sure. Anyway, Last of Us? No, that is Friday. I think. I actually have to check my schedule, you know? No. Oh no, it's RPG Maker. Absolutely not. Oh, yeah, tomorrow at like 4 p.m. CT, RPG Maker, be there. That is it for me. That is it for me. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for you. You're the best. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.